Activism can be overwhelming sometimes. You see a lot more non-vegans compared to vegans in this world. According to Ipsos Mori, our market research company based in London, there are roughly 3% of vegans in this world. We have to educate a lot of people and talk to them a lot to turn them vegan. And we got 97% more to go in this world. No wonder why we get overwhelmed by the activism sometimes. I almost had a burnout when doing activism like this. I see a lot of people contributing to animal cruelty still, and this research, which is just 3% of the world population is vegan, makes me feel like nothing is really working. But you don't have to worry, because I've overcome this mental dystopia and like constant feeling of not doing enough by subscribing to this mindset that I'm going to share with you. Hi, this is Taiki, and I create vegan content on this channel related to psychology, veganism. So if you're interested in those things, why don't you subscribe to my channel? And if you see my face often on your YouTube feed, what are you waiting for? You should subscribe to my channel. So it is overwhelming. If you look at the number, 3% of the world is vegan. Still 97% more to go. Does this mean we have to educate 97% of this world? Well, before I talk about that, I would like to introduce my Patreon page. So Patreon is a platform where subscribers can get exclusive content from the creator. So this is something, Patreon page is where you won't see contents that I put on YouTube. So this is more like connecting with you on a personal level outside of YouTube. I create exclusive content there that I don't put out on YouTube. So if you're interested, just check it out. It's in the link in the description below. Thank you. So the main topic, which is the mindset that I wanted to share with you today. First of all, we feel overwhelmed because the majority of the world is non-vegan, and in order to achieve a vegan world, we have to educate the rest of the world, which is 97%. Here is where you want to look at this spectrum that I'm showing you right now. The more on the left side, you are closer to non-vegan, so you're contributing to animal cruelty a lot. On the right side, you're on the vegan side. So if you're already vegan, you belong to this group. So what does this mean? If we were to put out the 8 billion people on this planet, they would belong to some spectrum. So on this side, those are the people who would only go vegan if the society changes. So those people who don't put effort into becoming vegan. Whereas this side are people who follow their belief, who think animal cruelty is wrong, so they put it into action, vegans. So people around here are someone who has a potential to go vegan. Now why am I sharing this? So at the beginning of this video, I said we all need to be vegan to create a vegan world. But this is not the case. We can just only focus on these people, which are already vegetarians, flexitarians, or someone who has a potential to go vegan. That would be enough to change the society. And since these people on the left side would change and go vegan, if the society did, then we don't have to worry about them. So talking to these people right now in a non-vegan world, they will be very adamant about eating animals, and it's most likely that they wouldn't change. Whereas these people, vegetarian, someone who already tried plant-based diet and stuff, these people are the ones we should talk to and approach. Now, how do you find these people? So I want you to ask these questions. First, is the person interested in environmental preservation and eco-friendly products? Second, is the person into health? Third, does the person consider themselves animal lovers? So the reason why I'm sharing these things, 2 of them being outside of animal ethics that I usually talk about on this channel, is because animal ethics is not the only entrance to correct definition of veganism. It is not the only reason why people learn about veganism. That's not the only way. I heard an example of a person. He watched the Minion, but it didn't click. But afterwards, he ate a plant-based burger, And then he started thinking about plant-based alternatives, and he gained interest and started to look up veganism. And since his morality and his beliefs, values could resonate with veganism, he went vegan. And in fact, I see a lot of people who went vegan, now vegan, but they didn't start from animal ethics. So that's why I'm talking about these people. If someone is environmental conscious, from my experience, they're most likely to gain interest. And health, probably. And if someone consider themselves as animal lovers, I think they will most likely find themselves misaligned with their values. So those are three people. And those people, I believe, they belong to this group, the right side of spectrum. So those people are the only ones who we can talk to and approach. Forget about these people, otherwise it will be a waste of time. Let's not worry about these people. In order to change the world, society, we only need to focus on these people. Now for those you don't know, I've written a book for vegans, specifically mental health books, self-help books. This book teaches you a lot of scientific proven ways to become mentally stronger in this non-vegan world as vegans. I've had a lot of experience having neuroticism, and my mental strength was very weak. I am fragile, but since I gained knowledge from reading a lot of books, now I am able to start YouTube, plan a lot of things that I want to do in my life. So everything is here. How I changed my life is everything is here. And I'm sure you can benefit from this book. It's in the link in the description below. You can check it out. はい、じゃあここから日本語で話します。ビーガニズムの広め方。まだこの世界ではビーガンの人はマイノリティじゃないですか。で、話すときってもう参っちゃうことが多いと思うんですよ。こんなにビーガンの人少ない。で、ノンビーガンの人しかいない。それでちょっとバーンアウト的なことになる人が多いと思うんです。僕もバーンアウトになった経験があるんですよ。こんなに多くの人に話さないといけないの？めちゃくちゃいるじゃん、人。今だって80億人くらいですよ、人口増えて。その人ら全員に話さないといけないのっていう。じゃないとビーガンの世界って実現しないのかなっていう。そう思ってて、それで僕ちょっとバーンアウトなりかけたことがあるんですけど、今日紹介するマインドセット、考え方で、それがすごく軽くなります。心がすごく軽くなります。じゃあ、どんなマインドセットなのかっていう思われてると思うんで、シェアしていきたいと思います。まず、このグラデーションスペクトラム見てください。左に行けば行くほどノンビーガン、ビーガンじゃない。で、右に行けば行くほどビーガン。だから、僕とか、これを見てくださってるビーガンの人たちっていうのは、この右側の場所に位置すると思うんですよ。で、この左側の人っていうのは、社会が変わればビーガンになってもいいよっていう人。自分では変わろうとしない人たち。これを世界中の人口を当てはめると、何かしらね、人々は散乱すると思うんですよ。はい。これをシェアしている理由は何かっていうと、僕最初に世界人口全員ビーガンになるように話さないといけないのかっていう話をしたと思うんですけど、イプソスモリっていうロンドンのマーケット市場調査会社があるんですけど、そのイプソスモリのデータによると、世界中でビーガンって 3% しかいないんですよ。で 97% に話さないといけないのかっていうと、それは違うんですよ。実は、こっち側の人たちを多くしていけばいいんですよ。まず、もうこっちにいるからといってビーガンっていうわけじゃないんですよね。ベジタリアンの人もいるし、フレキシタリアンって言って、まあ、肉を減らしてる人とかも含まれてるんですよ。あくまでこっちに行けば行くほどビーガンっていうね、動物搾取に加担してないっていうことなので、だからまだビーガンじゃないけど、ビーガンになる可能性を秘めてる人たちっていうのは、こっち側にいるんですよ。で、こっちの人は、もう、すごく頑固で、ビーガンにならないなっていう人たちね。この人たちを変えるだけで、社会って変わるんですよ、実は。この人たちは社会を変えたら勝手にビーガンになるから。じゃあこういう人たちってどうやって見分ければいいのかっていう話なんですけど、環境問題に興味あるか、健康に興味あるか、で、動物が好きって言ってるか、この3つでいいと思うんですよ。なんでこの3つかっていうと、環境と健康ってビーガニズムの話ではないんですけど、動物倫理じゃないですか、ビーガニズムって。だけど動物倫理だけがビーガニズムの入り口じゃなくて、環境から入ってビーガニズムに興味向く人がいるし、健康から入ってビーガニズムに興味向く人もいるんですよ。そういう人たちってもう多少そういうものに興味があるんですよね、最初から。で、逆に 動物倫理だけを言ってると響かないって人もいるんですよ、この中には。だからそのね、環境、健康、動物、この3つを兼ね備えてる人たちが僕はビーガンになりやすいのかなって思ってます。だから話してみて、この人ペット飼ってるんだとか、すごく動物のこと考えてるんですねとか、もう本当にね、その WWF に寄付してるとか、グリーンピースに寄付してるとか、そういう人たちを見つけて、何かしらのそういうね、環境にはこんな感じで悪いことがあるんです、その動物倫理の話をするんじゃなくて、こういう悪いんですよって言ってあげると、勝手に興味を持ってビーガニズムに走ると思うんですよ。全員が全員じゃないですけど、少なくとも可能性を秘めてるのはそっちだから、こっちで絶対に変わらないっていう人たちに時間を無駄にするよりは、こっちの変わりそうだなっていう人たちを変えていったらいいんですよ。そう考えるとちょっと楽になりませんか？こっちだけでいいんですからっていう話でした。マインドセットでした。ぜひこのグラデーション、他のビーガン活動家にもシェアしてみてください。これを考えるだけですごく心が軽くなると思うんですね。だからシェアしてください。で、登録もしてください。それしてくれるとアルゴリズムで僕の動画がいろんなところに表示されてすごく助かるんで、そういうビーガンの活動とか広めたいからお願いします。Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.